light herbal, mild. Welcome to Whisky.com, where fine spirits meet. My name is Horst Lüning. I'm the master taster of Whisky.com, and today we taste the Lauders. Estee Lauder? No. The Lauder's blended Scotch whiskey, 40% ABV, and I'm afraid today in a PET bottle, half a liter. And I bought this bottle on the Scandinavian ferry in the travel value. This one has half a liter, 40% ABV. There's a bigger and typically bulgy bottle on the market, and there it has 43%. Lauder's praises itself with a year of 1834. And Archibald Lauder tested several mixtures of blended whiskies for 2 years until 1836, and then his hidden receipt was ready and he was able to publish his Lauder's whiskey. And with this, this whiskey is one of the first blended whiskies in Scotland and the world. And I thought, well, from where does it really come from? Which is the company in possession of this whiskey? And in the back there is a typically mimicry, a company distilled, blended and bottled in Scotland by Archibald Lauder and Co., Glasgow, Scotland. Tells you nothing. And then I dug a little deeper and found out that there is a Macduff International in Glasgow. And this owns the brand Lauders as well as Isla Mist, which I have to taste in the upcoming days. And another one, I forgot. McNabb? No. Yes, probably. From this Lauders, there are 2 million bottles going for export and several 100,000, if not at all millions, staying in Scotland. And the Lauders should be one of the best-selling blended whiskies in Scotland or Great Britain. It's not that expensive. It's, well, affordable, tell it that way. The Macduff International was founded in 1992. Oops, founded in 1992, and this whiskey is from 1834, or even the receipt, or the name, or whatever. Where did they buy the brand from? There's a master blender, Gilmore Burnett, and he is coming from Johnny Walker. So I had the thought that this one comes from Diageo, the biggest spirits producer in the world. Another blend, well, why not? But the Macduff International bought this blended whiskies and the other ones from Allied Distillers. And Allied Distillers, they were, well, the Ballantines blends was also from Allied Distillers and Teachers. And they did not came well out of the big British recession in the late 80s. In the mid 80s, most or in the beginning 80s, a lot of malt whiskey distillers had to close. And even the blended whiskey producers didn't come well out of this big recession. And so Allied had to de-invest a few brands to focus on the others. And Macduff International was founded and bought those blends from Allied Distillers. And Allied Distillers went into a merger in 1994 with Domecq, and then Allied Domecq formed, and 10 years later Pernod Ricard bought Allied Domecq and kept 2/3 of the brands, and 1/3 of the brands went to Diageo. So this is a brand left over by the big recession, which wasn't profitable at the global mega companies. They had to de-invest. A smaller company bought that and was able to well, to build out a business out of that. And today they have, no, I read a figure of 2009, I think they had 5 million pounds of revenues. And today they are up to 3 million bottles. So they should have, in export, so they should have around 10 million pounds of revenue. So the average bottle price for export for cheap or affordable whiskey is around three pounds. Yeah, not much. There's tax on it later on, and profits and whatever. VAT. Yeah. That's it. Not more to tell. Told more about this blended starting whiskey than I'd expected. Metal cap. I don't like them because it's very fast to over screw it so that they will break. But for such a cheap bottle, and probably with the plastic one, the metal cap is okay because the plastic will go. Yeah. Okay, and of course it's colored. And the age, I think, will be 3 years and a day. Legal requirement. There's a little alcoholic note in the nose. On the other side, a little flowery, herbal, light herbal, mild. A little bit drier, a little bit oak coming up, not much. So you're able to find that this is a whiskey, but it's really light and smooth. Ooh, yeah, ha, oak, touchy oak. A little peat coming up, a little metallic note covering your mouth. Faint hint of nuts, almonds, something like this. Very few vanilla. Long aftertaste, a little bit too much of oak and a little bit too dry. So this one is a whiskey which will go well into Coke, so that there is a strong enough oakiness to shine through the sugary oak Coke. Oak Coke. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. There's more to come. Oh, yeah, not all the ones I want to taste today. And if you have questions to this whiskey, please ask them in our vlog on Whisky.com. And I do not find the time to always answer here on YouTube. So please, in my log there, everything comes together and I give good answers. Thank you for watching.